trying to get all of these jelly beans out of the bottom, you guys. Taking all this stuff out the Dollar Tree bag. You guys can see all those marshmallows. So now I'm actually trying to get all these jelly beans out the bottom. So I can clean it out. It's pretty much like something that I use for like decor for like whatever seasonal it is. So I'm going to be putting these lemon flavor Oreos in here. They look good. So I'm going to be adding those in there for the family. So now this bag is all empty. So I'm going to put it in the trash. Usually in my kitchen, I just sit out like 2 different bags. One for recycling and one for, I have quite a bit of Dollar Tree bags. So I have one that is recycling and one that is like this. So I'm actually going to wash this one now. I'll put just a little bit of soap in it and I'm going to wash it so that it's nice and clean. And then I'm going to add the Oreos to it. I'm going to wash this out. I'm going to wash it really good. Make sure it's nice and clean. I'm going to wash the lid. All that soap out of it, it's nice and clean. For those cookies, I don't think I'm gonna put any ribbon around it though. I'm just gonna rinse it really good. Really, really good. Make sure I get all that soap out of it. It's all done. When I put the cookies in there, I'm going to dry both of these out now. Okay guys, so this jar is used for so many different things. I did pick it up. I think I paid either $7 for it or $10 for it. I'm going to make sure it's fully dry inside. I did dry it, but you're not surprised because it might be a little bit damp inside. I want to make sure that it's fully dry so that when I put it, let me see, but I can see these cookies I'm putting in here. I want to make sure that it's fully dry so that when I put the cookies and stuff in here, that they won't, you know what I'm saying, like, won't be wet. So I'm just putting them in here. Really nice. I haven't put cookies in here in a while. I did get this at Target, this jar. I bought it probably like last year at some point. I bought this. But I wanted to get these cookies down in here. Really nice and neat. I'm not going to put a ribbon on it, but I am going to, put all the stack of cookies in here. Make sure that they're in there. So you start doing something and you get lazy. I have a lot of decor to do and then I have to fix it to here later. So I'm just really trying to get stuff done so I can try to get as much of my decor stuff put up because I'm going to get those containers out of the house today. So I have to get everything prepped the way that I want so I can have my son take the containers out of the house for me. I have a few things that I still have to do. And I'm still trying to situate some of my decor, but I also bought these cookies at the grocery store today, so I wanted to get all of them put inside the jar perfectly so that I can put the jar where it goes. So stay tuned for the video, guys. Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is Lock with Leilani? That is me, yours truly. So today is actually Wednesday. Today is what is today's date? The 17th, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's the 17th today. I think it's the 17th. Whatever today's date is, somewhere in there. We're just a little bit off of it being about a little bit around a month before Mother's Day. So I'm actually trying to get down all my spring stuff, all my Easter stuff. I'm trying to take everything down so that I can This is what I did with my hair today. By the way, I just pulled it back up here. I don't really like the way it looks because my hair is not full enough to do like up here. But I just do that to get it out of my face because sometimes I don't want it to hang, and I just want like the sides to hang and then have this out of my way, so I don't have to do like the front of my hair. So I just pull it back, and that's like easy for me when I'm doing stuff or like running around. I'm taking down all of my decor. So if you guys want to get yourself a drink, I have 2 drinks right here, which is crazy. I have my favorite is Mr. Pibb from Chipotle. So it's a soda, which of course you guys know I'm doing my Weight Watcher stuff, which I have fallen off of Weight Watchers for about 2 weeks now. I was really sick last week, if you guys remember. I had chills, I wasn't feeling good, took 2 COVID tests. I was negative on both, which is a blessing and amazing, but I was still sick. I still have congestion, so I've just kind of really been on a struggle streak like the last couple of weeks. I've just been like really tired and just like honestly overwhelmed with just life, just stress, and you know, running around, and you know, being a housewife and stuff is not very easy. People think like, oh, you're blessed because you're a housewife. Yeah, I'm blessed, but then also it's very hard and it's very trying. Some people feel like when you're a housewife and you stay at home, when you have little kids, it's only hard, but it's not. It's hard when you pretty much are the main person that takes care of the household. And, you know, I have a teenage daughter, you know, she's a good kid for the most part, but she has her little moments, you know, like she'll be sassy or she'll decide that she's going to do something her way. And then it's like, what am I supposed to do about it, right? It's like you can punish and do all that stuff. And it just becomes a point to where you're just like, you know what else am I supposed to do about it? Just let things kind of roll the way they are and kind of smooth out the way that they are. That's kind of where I'm at now. But of course, I won't let her go too far, but she has gone too far, okay? But it's hard. So I'm dealing with that. My son, who's 23, I'm dealing with him. He's going back and forth to work. He's working part-time. He needs a more full-time job. And we're kind of like motivating him to go back to college and get a better job and stuff like that. My husband's exhausted because he's working a lot. He's in medicine. He's working like 2 jobs. He's exhausted. And I'm exhausted at home. So I think everybody's tired. I think between the kids and me and my husband, we're all like stressed in our own ways. I'm sure you guys can relate. Those of you that have family, extended family, kids, I think everybody's stressed out. I just think that nobody has really recovered since pandemic, to be honest with you. I think everybody's going through stuff, and when you have ailments on top of that, like you guys can hear how stuffy I am. It's like the more I talk, my nose is bubbling inside and it's going crazy. So it's very hard for me to like really have like long conversations and talk because I'm breathing out of my mouth. My nose opened up this morning completely. I just took some more Sudafed. I took some more Tylenol because my time of the month is coming, but it's like I get horrible cramps. So I just got a lot of shit going on. And I'm just being real because we all go through this stuff, whether you share it or not, but we all go through this stuff, and it can be hard to function. I'm telling you, just with all that stuff going on. So I'm just out here trying to function as best as I can. I still need to get my knee x-ray. And then I woke up this morning, I had some dental work done a few weeks ago not a few weeks ago, but a few months ago, where I had a tooth that chipped. So I had to actually have a crown put on that tooth, like it looks like a porcelain tooth, which I was like totally against it. I was like, oh my God, it's gonna look weird, it's gonna look fake. They did a really good job with it, so it looks very natural. But the tooth next to it, which is like this front tooth right here, in between, you guys can see, where this is like actually a crown, and then right here is the actual tooth, my tooth. In between there, I felt something kind of like with the back of my tongue. I like touched the back of the tooth, and I felt like a little fragment. So I think that the back of between these 2 teeth, like right in the middle, I think that something is broken. So I think that I'm gonna probably have, and it feels like I probably have a broken tooth in the back of, you know what I'm saying, in between these 2 teeth. I think that this tooth is broken. So now I'm gonna have to go to the dentist because I don't want it to get worse, because this one got pretty bad on the side to where it was a little bit of a hole, but they had to like file half of the tooth off, which I was devastated. But I went through that. It was pretty painful to get that done, and so I feel like I'm gonna end up probably doing that again. And it's just stressful because it costs money. It's just like, oh gosh, like I'm really going through it right now. So I'm so stressed with like paying for dental work, and you know how it is, you pay so much money for one tooth, you try to pay that off before you go back and deal with something else. But if you have multiple things that needs to be done, it just constantly gets worse before you can get to it. So of course, money doesn't grow on trees. We have a bunch of bills in life that we have to take care of. So it's like I'm already making one payment for this tooth that I had done, and now I'm having more issues. And then my teeth down here are sensitive, and I need to be at the dentist probably every week anyway because I have a lot of stuff going on with my teeth. But I take breaks in between making payment arrangements, and I take breaks in between because it's depressing and stressful to keep going to the dentist. but it's just way too much. So I have that going on. I'm gonna have to call and make an appointment. I just said I'm gonna give myself grace today because obviously I'm not going today. So what's the point? So I'm gonna call tomorrow and make an appointment, which will be Thursday. And then Friday, you guys know we're going to see Drew Hill. So I'm probably gonna upload this video for you guys tomorrow. But I just had to fill you guys in because life be lifing and it's just a lot. So I have a lot of stuff going on and you guys can see I'm losing it. I had water from Starbucks because I went grocery shopping. I got stuff for dinner tonight, stuff to make for dinner tomorrow. I'm doing turkey burgers tonight, which is pretty simple and straightforward. I'm gonna make enchiladas tomorrow, which we'll have leftovers for Friday so that while we're home Friday, waiting on my husband to get home early, he can take us, you know, to our concert. He's getting off early, but where we're going to a casino here in California. It's in the Inland Empire, it's still considered Inland Empire, but it's like, it's called Morongo Casino and Resort, Indian Reservation, so hotel casino. So we're gonna be going there, but it's also on the way to Coachella. It's on the way to Coachella. So a lot of people are gonna be going to Coachella on Friday, my husband said, so it's gonna be traffic. I just hope that we don't get there late and we don't miss parts of the concert because it does start at 8. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we got that going on. But I'm also in my head already trying to plan, like, okay, make sure that we have something to be eating on before we leave because we're not gonna have time to go to a buffet or dinner or something like that beforehand. So I wanna make sure that we have like lunch on Friday, that we have that, we can eat that early before we go. Possibly have to tell my husband to grab something on the way home or maybe bring him a snack or something. I don't know. Maybe bring him food in the car so he can eat. I don't know how it's gonna go, but the life of mom to figure everything out. Nobody else is thinking about what they're going to eat on Friday, but that's me because I don't want to get to the concert and everybody's hungry. So me and the kids will be able to eat on Friday. I'll have that conversation with them. You get what I'm saying? Like I could go on and on about that, and it's a lot, but it's just the likeliness of things that need to be done because, you know, we're going to a concert and we're not gonna be able to eat beforehand. And believe it or not, you will not feel great if you haven't eaten anything before you go to a concert and such, and just in general, right? So of course that's on me to think about. Nobody else is thinking about that. So I'm already trying to figure that out. We gotta figure out what time we're gonna be leaving and all that stuff. So that stuff that's going on this Friday. So I'm trying to stay ready for that. But in the midst of all this craziness, guys, I just had to have a quick little real conversation with you guys, about an 8-minute conversation at this point. I got a lot of shit going on. I'll keep you guys posted about my knee x-ray. I'm hopefully going to push myself to go get that done next week. I'm going to call the dentist tomorrow. I'll go to the dentist next week to see what's going on with that. But I have a million other things that need to be done too. But it is what it is. My hair is just doing its thing. It's still locking and doing its thing. It is growing a lot. I looked at it last night before I took my bath, and the back is definitely, growing and stuff like that. Very slowly, but it's still doing what it needs to do. So I'm just hoping that it'll start to look fuller and thicker and stuff like that. Because right now, to me, it looks kind of thin and scraggly. But my husband's like, no, it doesn't look scraggly. But to me, it does, because you guys see how it looks right here. When I take pictures, this is how it looks. It doesn't look real full and nice. So I'm hoping that over time, when it locks and swells more and stuff like that, it'll start to fill in. Because to me, it's kind of thin. I don't really like the way it looks thin like this. So I'll give it about a year or so and see where it's at. And then if it's not thicker within a year, which will probably be next year, January, February. January will be a year because I started them this year, January. So next year, 2025 will be a year. So I'll give it maybe like a year and a half to see if it fills in the way I want. If I'm not seeing anything different, then I might have to make a decision to cut this shit off my head, start all over, cut it as short as I can, let it wear like a little short fro for a minute, let it grow in a little bit and just braid my hair again. I hate to do that. So I'm really hoping that this works out for me. I'm just praying that it fills in because right now I'm not very happy with how thin it looks. I do have like smaller locks, but I also want to fill it and look full. Like if it's not going to look full, that's a problem for me. So we will have to stay tuned to see what happens. But right now I'm just kind of rocking with it. But like I said, for you guys to follow through with me on the video, I'm going to be pretty much cleaning up some stuff. I'll just be playing some music, and I'm going to be actually decorating my hutch shelf with a little bit of Mother's Day items. I don't have a ton of Mother's Day items here in my house. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it and how it's going to look, but I will kind of come on and give you guys some commentary on what I'm doing. And then I have a couple of containers that I actually need to go through and organize and put some stuff away. But if you guys made this far and watching my video with the talkativeness of life, definitely get yourself a drink, whether it's a soda or a water, whichever one you guys want, grab it. I'm going to probably finish both of these and I'll be peeing for the rest of the day. I also have a couple of my Mother's Day mugs I wanted to share with you guys from the last couple of years. I know this video is probably not the clearest video on earth, but This one says hashtag mom life, and I got this years ago, before pandemic. And this one says mama bear. This is one of my favorite ones. And then it has a little bear on the back with the mom. And then inside is like a, I don't know, it's like a blue-green color inside. It's really pretty. And then I have a couple other items that are basically for just chilling, relaxing. I have the Snoopy measuring cups that I purchased off of Mercari for like $20, $30. I forget how much. They're $16.99 in store. I had to buy them online because I could not find them in the store. And then I've also picked up this relaxed mug that I did find at Marshall's. These two go together, so I do want to kind of incorporate these to my decor for Mother's Day. I know they're not Mother's Day items, but I do want to kind of incorporate them to my decor. So I'm going to show you guys my hutch shelf right now. It's going to be like a really quick video on that. And then I'll show you guys kind of some of the stuff that's on my floor and kind of what I'm going to do with it. Kind of planning to figure it out and kind of go from there. But if you guys made it this far in my video, thank you guys for watching. I do hope that you guys are doing well this week. I hope that everything is going the way that you guys want it to, because life be crazy sometimes. So hopefully you guys are all doing good. And if you guys are going through a bunch of stuff like myself, because we're all going through different things, we just may not talk about it, but I'm more verbal. And that's why I do a lot of talking in my videos, because I like to share with you guys real life, you know, not just decor and, you know, just pretending like everything is okay in life and, you know, you're just having a happy, fun video. And I mean, of course, that's great too. But I also like to share with you guys real life, because like in the midst of me decorating and doing all this, I got like a shit stack of things going on in my life. But I'm also decorating and still trying to stay positive and still trying to do the things that I enjoy doing on top of dealing with real life. So that's kind of what that looks like. So for further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video and share with you guys some of the stuff I'm doing. A few of the Mother's Day items that I brought home. I don't have a ton of Mother's Day items as far as like decor, but I do have a few pieces. So I'm going to share those with you guys. I'm going to do the best that I can, because I do feel like I have some limited B stuff in my storage. I don't necessarily plan on bringing that stuff home, because I still have all of my Easter and my Valentine's Day in my garage. We never made it back to storage. My husband's been working a lot. My son's been working, and then we just haven't gone the days he's been off, which is a lot of days off. But I just don't want to bring more junk to my house. You know what I'm saying? And just add more junk in. I don't really want to decorate that much for Mother's Day. Does that make sense? Like, I just want to put something out, but I don't want to like go crazy with it. And I don't think that I'm going to do the limited B stuff this year, because it's just way too much. I'm just going to hold off, do a little bit of Mother's Day. I'm going to be doing a mug challenge on my Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, awesome. If you guys don't, you guys can find me there at Lock with Leilani, just like here, same name, everything. I'm going to be doing like a 12 days of Mother's Day mugs. So I will be doing that. So I wanted to kind of have my hutch shelf together so that I can kind of share that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and jump in, show you guys what I'm doing and get this decorated as best as I can. But if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you here to be a part of the Lock with Leilani family. Definitely make sure that your notifications are on so you don't miss another video that I may post and share here in the YouTube space. And also make sure you guys like this video. That is very, very helpful to me to push my channel out to other people that may be interested in home decor, real life, talking, chatting, you know, vlogs and all that good stuff. And if you guys have not checked out some of my other videos, definitely go check some of them out. Kind of scan through and kind of see different things you might be interested in. And definitely comment and let me know. And in a positive place, please. If there's any negative comments, I do block, dismiss people, anything that's rude. I have had to do that, unfortunately. I have a very small channel. I've been in the space probably 6 to 8 months, and I have had some rude comments that are very mean and nasty, and it's just not a place for that. So if you have beautiful things to say and you're here in a positive way, I welcome you. But if you are here to be mean and ugly and hateful, go that way or wherever. I don't know, but just exit. So let's go ahead and jump in, guys. Here we go. Okay, so this is where we're at. I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. This is where we're at with the shelf. I did take majority of the things off of the shelf. I just have a couple items up here for Easter, which were already on here. I actually went up in my office space today and I took down a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to be using. I'm going to actually put together a container for donation. I'm going to be doing that probably for the rest of the year. I have a ton of stuff that I want to donate, starting with Valentine's Day all the way to Christmas. I will be getting rid of stuff, so I'm going to basically be starting with Valentine's Day and Easter. So these mugs you guys probably saw in like a haul or something. I'm going to be getting rid of these 3 mugs that I bought this year. I'm going to be taking them out, put them inside of another container that I'm going to donate. I'll show you guys the container before the end of the video. Over here, this container right here is basically stuff that I'm keeping. This is a lot of stuff that came out of this formal dining room off the hutch shelf. This container over here has miscellaneous stuff in it, and I'm going to be taking that and going through it to see what's what. Also, this container over here also has miscellaneous stuff in it. I need to go through it to see what's in it as well. This bag right here has St. Patrick's Day in it, and this hat with a little sign from Dollar Tree. Those are both items from Dollar Tree, by the way. They are going to be going to the storage. So once I ever make it to the storage, I'll be able just to open up. I think I have 1 or 2 containers of St. Patrick's Day, small ones. So I'm just going to add those items to the St. Patrick's Day container. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, so I'm just going to start getting into this stuff so I can start, you know, just kind of getting rid of it. I'm not going to, you know, bore you guys with all the details of all this stuff that's here. But I am going to start by decorating with this piece that I actually picked up from Target a couple years ago. And it was out around the Mother's Day time. So I can tell you guys exactly what it is. So basically, it's like a little decorative. It reminds me of like a chair or something like that. Kind of vintage looking. I did get that. It was just a piece to decorate with. And then the actual floral was like a wreath decor. They used to do a lot of those at Target. Like you would get those little packs where you could put like little wreaths together. I haven't seen those in a while, but basically it came with the hanger and it came with this part right here. And I actually took it and I took the, you see the rope around there, the canvas rope, and at the top, and I actually kind of put that on there myself. This was just a white piece. I took all that stuff. You can see where I taped it all the way around. So I'm actually going to be using this for my decor. I'm not sure where it's going to fit though. So that's the problem. I feel like it'll fit on here, but I'm just not sure if you'll be able to see it under, well, I guess you could see it under there. It looks fine. So I'm probably going to put it somewhere like that just to kind of decorate with it. I'm not sure how it's going to look because I've never used it over here. I usually put it on my dining room table. So I don't know if I'm going to leave it on there or not, but I do want to decorate with it to kind of see how it looks. So I'm going to get into just moving some of these items, and I will come back and show you guys some of the Mother's Day items that I have and kind of how the shelf looks as I actually start to kind of decorate with it. Okay guys, so this is basically how the hutch shelf is looking. I just want to give you guys like a quick little show around of kind of how it looks. It's very basic, but I like it. It's clean. It's Mother's Day. It's simple. I feel like Mother's Day is just simple and clean. I might add some more stuff to it. I'm not sure yet, but right now this is just kind of how it's looking. And right now this is just kind of how it's going to be. So I just kind of threw some pieces together that I had. I'll kind of tell you guys what I have on here. And for now, this is probably all that I'm going to do. I just feel like this is perfect for my situation right now. I'm going to leave it like it is. So if you guys remember that piece that I showed you that's from Target a couple years ago, I did put that on that shelf because the only place that it fits is on that shelf or the very top. I didn't like it on the very top, so I put it there. I have Mrs. Potts. This is the expensive one that's from the Disney store before it closed. She was like $60, $70, and he was like maybe 20-something dollars. It's not the one that's from Home Goods that was floating around. That one is not made as heavy and nice as this one. This one is really really heavy, and it's like the Disney, like, you know, made for the Disney store home version of it. And also the mug. It's not the one from Home Goods and such, because they did have one that came out recently at Home Goods. They had a chip mug that's very animated and cute. I do have that mug. It's super cute. But the pot in this chip mug, Mrs. Potts and the chip mug, is from the Disney store before they closed. I did buy it during pandemic before they closed down, which I do miss the Disney store so much. But I decided to put that stuff on that shelf because it kind of tied in with that pink flower that's in the middle that's made of felt. And then the very top shelf, I told you guys I wanted to tie in the Snoopy Woodstock kind of relaxed measuring cups. So I have those right there for now. And I kind of like those there because Woodstock is yellow. It kind of ties in with the yellow tulips that I have here. And then I have the World's Best Mom in the red and white, the book stack that's Ray Dunn. And then I have the Ray Dunn sugar that's up there. And you guys know moms always have sugar in their kitchen, right? And moms are supposed to be sweet. So that's why I have that there. And then if you guys look at the third level of this shelf, which there is basically 4 levels, that's including the top. And the next level just has a mom's mug on here. And this is what I've had for a while. It's just like a different shape. I've had it for about 2 years or so. It has a little flower on the back. I have that on there. And then this is the canister that I have. It says home is where mom is. I have that on there as well. And then over here, I have the mom mug with the flowers on it. And this is basically the one that, has the flowers on there that was new. And to me, it kind of tied in with this one. It's not the same exact flowers on it, but it's very close. And then down here on the bottom, I have the Mama Bear mug that I showed you guys with the mom and the baby bear on the back. Super cute. And then I have the Flower Shop tea box that's right there. There was 3 at Target in the Bullseye. They came out around the time as the other like tea stuff. I'm going to be sharing another video with you guys on that because I'm going to be doing a Bridgerton watch party for 2. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the items that I picked up at that time that I actually held on to from months ago in plans of doing a Bridgerton watch party for the season 3, which starts in May. And then there's a part 2 of season 3 that comes out in June. So I will be doing another video on me actually doing the watch party. I'm not going to share with you guys the items. I may do like a part in the video where you guys will see the items that I actually picked up from Target and then the ones that I picked up from Amazon. But it'll probably be like at the end of that video or something, like a behind the scenes of the items that I use. I'll probably share that with all the items. You know, I'll probably create that first and then show you guys all the stuff. But I'll be doing like a watch party for 2. It's just gonna be me doing it, but I'm gonna be doing a watch party for 2, like if there was 2 people watching it. So that's what I'm gonna set up. So stay tuned for that. That won't be until the day of. I won't even be sharing that to the day of the actual showing. You guys know when shows come out on Netflix, they usually release at midnight the day before, or you know, midnight before. And a lot of people binge stuff at that time. I'm not gonna be doing that. I will actually be watching it on that Thursday, like once I get up and get things going. I'll be putting all my stuff together and doing like a whole like little watch party and stuff like that. And I will be definitely doing that. So I will be doing that and that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so basically this is how my shelf is looking and I'm really excited about it. I'm still putting things away. You guys can see I have stuff on my staircase still. And over here, it is still a mess because I am still trying to figure things out. I have started like putting some stuff away. Those 3 gnomes that I picked up from Dollar Tree this year in the new plus section, I'm actually going to donate them because I actually don't like them. I shouldn't have bought them. They were $5 each and I don't like them. So I just don't feel like I'm going to use them in the future. So I want to donate them. So I'm actually going to put them inside of the container that I have in my garage. And then this container, I'm going to try to see if I can put a little bit more Easter in this one. And then I'm going to put it aside. And then this particular bag, I have some more stuff I want to put in there. That's going to go in my garage for next year for Easter. And then over here, I just have a couple bags I need to kind of go through. I have some snacks and things like that that I want to put aside. So I will be doing that as well. So yeah, I'm just kind of still kind of organizing, getting some things together. Hopefully I will get these containers out of my house today. That's the plan. I have 2 in my kitchen. Let me take you guys over to the kitchen so you guys can see the other 2. I still have the Easter Bunny house up here that I need to take that down as well today. And it's about 4:10, so my daughter should be coming through the door in a minute with some type of drama, I'm sure. But she has Chipotle for lunch like me and my son had, so at least she should be full. But I did not pick her up from her bus today. It's pretty warm outside, but you know, sometimes I get busy. I did the last few days, but look, I got stuff to do. Every time I take a break from something that I need to do, I end up not getting it done. And guess what? I'm still stuck with getting stuff done that I need to get done and nobody's helping me. So I have to sometimes take one for the team and just do what I need to do and keep on pushing. I do have a coffee mug right here that says Mama Bunny. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna put this in my coffee bar area because I don't have like Easter stuff out per se, but I still have like a few things over here that has like a bunny. Like this one has a bunny on it. I'm not gonna move that right now, but everything else is white. But I feel like I could put that here because it's like Mother's Day, but it's like Mama Bunny. So I think it's like Mother's Day / Easter / spring. So I'm gonna keep that there and that's gonna be it. So yeah, guys, that is the end of my video. I do appreciate those of you guys that watched and you guys kind of, saw a little bit of what I did, just kind of putting everything on my shelf and just kind of like a chit chat, just like a basic video. So definitely stay tuned for another video. I'm not sure yet what else I'm going to be doing. I'll probably kind of insert maybe a cozy video in between this one and the next one that I'll be doing after this. I have not been to Walmart to see their summer decor. I'm probably going to end up going there. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby to see their decor. I might try to stop in there next week and try to film a video for you guys. So I have a couple like summer red, white, and blue videos coming your guys' way. It might be a collective in one video. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I will have a couple videos coming your way. But if you guys are watching this one, 9 times out of 10, I'll have a cozy video after this one. I do like to try to throw a cozy video in there. And then I'll also be doing like a summer like haul for summer stuff that I have that's new. Some other stuff that I have from like past years, stuff I didn't use. I have a lot of stuff that I didn't use like from past years, but I definitely appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for your continued support. Definitely tell your family and friends about my channel if you just like real, honest, conversations and decor, vlogs, family vlogs, decorating, baking, DIYs, all that good stuff. So thanks again for watching and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about the hutch shelf for Mother's Day. What was your favorite piece? Did you guys like the simplicity of it? Because usually I like really fill my shelves up. It's very simplistic, which I'm totally okay with because I just didn't want to go crazy with decor on there. Like I said, I don't want to go to my storage to get anything else to put on that shelf. I'm going to be adding one more item to it, possibly putting the Mama's Chicks Kitchen on there because I do have that in my kitchen. I may leave that in the kitchen though because it says Mama's Chicks Kitchen, but I thought about putting it on the shelves, but maybe I won't. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.